What's up, everyone? This is another video on the How to Beat series. This one's going to be how to beat the Ameba. If you ever played this game, I'm sure you're wondering why I have a video on how to beat the Ameba. I'll explain that later. But first things first, this is where you find the Ameba. Straight as soon as you enter the game, you go through the left doorway. All the way down here, it says some jellyfish floating thing. You can miss running into it and then have to go back and run into it right there. This is it. This is what it looks like. All of its tentacles can do a whip attack that does not much damage by itself, but given all three, it can actually drain like half your health bar. Its head can do an eject attack, which gives you a worm status, which is terrible for casual playthroughs, right? So really, the best thing you can do with this guy is to just avoid him, right? But that's typically not the case. If you're here watching this video right now, likely you've been caught up by an Ameba once, twice, thrice. I know if you're trying to do a speed on this game, which I'm a big fan of, you will get caught by Ameba at least like 5 times. Like each and every session you're getting on trying to do a run off your hunger, you're gonna get caught by Ameba. He's just omnipresent, right? But as for actually fighting him, you're not gonna want to go for the tentacles. It's just a waste of time to go for the tentacles. Just go straight for the head. If you're playing something strong, you can just one-shot them, kill them. If you miss, you can get punished with the whip attack I was talking about and look like a damn fool. So let's try that again. You can also just miss twice and just absolutely ruin your YouTube video and look like a damn fool. Third time's charm. Okay, 239 wasn't enough to kill it. You need 250 in order to get over the threshold to kill it from the head. That's okay, because now after 5 turns, I can finally kill this thing. Okay. Okay. I'm at 41 health. And this time, it's dead. This time it's dead. Okay, so I guess that's a pretty good example of why fighting Ameba is a big waste of time. Because that was 6 rounds of combat, was just getting unlucky, and I drained half my health bar, and I now have a worm status. And if you're doing casual playthrough, worm status massively increases your hunger bar, makes you get hungry so much more faster, and it's just not worth it. Also note that it drops nothing. There is nothing on the Ameba, right? So there's no use of fighting Ameba. What happened usually is that you got caught out by the Ameba. So actually, that's actually what I want to do for this video, is show you good ways to juke the Ameba, right? So if you don't know about Funger movement, Funger works in like tiles, right? There's actual like tiles on the floor, right? And in order to actually attack you, an enemy has to enter the same tile that you're in, right? And it can't just move diagonally. So it has to go up or down, right? So every single time I see a Ameba, which is doing a really slow movement, what's it called? Movement animation, right? I can just move to an opposite tile. If I keep myself on a diagonal from a Ameba, they cannot actually go into combat with me, right? Technically, you can do this with all creatures. This is helpful advice for all creatures, but Amebas are so reliably slow, even a toddler can do this, right? This right here, what I'm doing right here, is the actual ways to avoid getting in fights with Amebas, right? Obviously, don't just rush in and actually get in a fight with them. I do also want to note here that the reason why you can't, the reason why for most creatures, if you actually get in a fight with creature and you want to leave, you can just use the run action. But with Ameba, specifically its tentacles prevent you from leaving. So that's why the Ameba is such like terrible thing to interact with, and the best thing to do is to just very slowly take your time, just running around. Let's see if I actually get crit. 236. I might actually die from this Ameba. Come on. Ooh. Ooh, baby. You're dead. Alright. So anyway, 2 Ameba fights later, that's basically how you do it. If you're actually fighting, just slam the head 2 times. If you don't want to fight, just keep yourself on diagonal. Then once you find a time when it's moving in between the tiles on the floor, just dash right past it. Remember to be patient, because it is not worth getting a fight with Ameba. They are so worthless, and they can drain so much of your health. So, good luck with your fighting runs. Avoid this jellyfish. Bye-bye!